Hey everybody, Sean Sewell with Engagement.com here. We've been testing out the 2XU's Elite MCS Tights. These guys right here for about the last month and a half or so. So routinely as a trainer, I wear these when I'm training clients for a little bit of active recovery. And when training myself with kettlebells here or suspension trainers, I find they give me pretty good support, surprising amount of support I should say, and help with recovery. In the written review below, I specifically describe in detail using these for a 3-day IKFF kettlebell certification, which would be these competition kettlebells right here. So day one, no tights, which is pretty typical. So that was my control. And previous to that, my control was doing strong first level 1 certifications without wearing compression wear. So I had a good baseline of how it would feel at static. No compression, no advantageous gear involved at all. So day 2 and day 3 wore the tights, and much to my amazement, I did feel more resilient. I felt a little better recovery, especially going into day 3, which is usually when you're pretty fatigued and worn out. So other than that, I didn't change much variables, just some massage and Epsom salt bath and stuff like that, which is pretty typical. But so quantitatively, I would say 10-15% increase in recovery. I have no way of proving that other than my perception and notes I took on the course and how I felt afterwards. What I notice in day-to-day activities, I wear these in cool weather hiking, as well as after sport recovery. So say I go to the gym, I forget to wear these, I wear them that afternoon or that evening, even to bed sometimes, much to the dismay of my wife. But they do help with recovery. Why do they help with recovery? Well, the compression tights and compression has been shown in a lot of studies to help with recovery and reduce soreness and fatigue. What makes these different is they have a MCS system, muscle containment stamping. And I'll show you a picture right there of what that might look like on the quadricep and on the gastroc. So what that, as you probably saw, is like basically looked like your muscles. So it's a muscle stamp, and ideally it will lay perfectly on top of your quadriceps and in the rear on your gastroc and soleus. What that's supposed to do is improve blood flow, circulation, increase recovery, decrease muscle stiffness and soreness, and all the cool benefits. Now, it probably does that. They study this through the Australian Sports Institute. I'll have a link to that below as well. So they have more tangible data than I can provide you. But what I did notice was this stamping is a whole lot more pliable than traditional tights that have the sewn kind of crisscross network that's supposed to provide structural stability. So as you can see there, there's nothing really to get in your way. So you can totally, like I said, just get down to deep squats, no restriction of movement whatsoever, and very comfortable, very breathable. The materials they use, 2 different densities, and I'll have that in the specs below too. But they're not too thick, they don't get in the way. So like I said, use them for hiking and split boarding, which are very warm activities, generate a lot of heat. Also, like I said, during a 3-day indoor kettlebell certification through IKFF, so of course we were busting a sweat, swinging and snatching and cleaning and jerking kettlebells for 3 days straight. So they provided adequate relief during that. And yeah, of all the compression tights I've tested over the last, I guess, 3 years now, these are probably my favorite. And I would recommend them. Price point about around $130 or so. We'll have links below on Engagement.com where to purchase. These again are the 2XU, where's the hit? 2XU MCS Elite Tights, and available men's and women's. So they work. Read the full review below on Engagement.com. Hopefully you found this helpful. This is Sean Sewell, and take care.